With over 100,000 fatalities linked to COVID-19, Britain is now leaving no stone unturned to try bring the infections under control. And now the government is looking at the possibility of imposing what are known as limited hotel quarantine for British citizens who return to the country from at least 30 other high-risk nations. Our next report gets you all the details.
Britain is the first European nation to have recorded more than 100,000 fatalities due to COVID-19. The new mutant strain, which originated in the southeast of England, has wreaked havoc and is widely believed to be responsible for the sharp surge in fatalities. But the situation could still get worse. Britain is particularly concerned over vaccine-resistant mutant strains of the coronavirus entering into its borders. Home Secretary Preeti Patel had proposed a temporary but blanket closure of British borders. According to reports in the British press, Prime Minister Boris Johnson is not in favour of a blanket closure, even if it is for a temporary time. Instead, Britain might announce a limited hotel quarantine system for all passengers arriving from 30 high-risk nations, a proposal favoured by the British public.
I think they probably should have done that at the very beginning. That's one thing I've wondered, why hasn't there been more stringent checks on people that are arriving? That makes no sense to me. If you've known that there's a deadly pandemic on its way, the first thing you do is, right, let's shut everything, keep the doors closed until it's safe to open them again, and we've just not done that. It feels, everything that's being done now feels like the horse has already bolted and now let's stick stuff on like Band-Aids.
Countries like Brazil, South Africa, Cape Verde and Portugal, among others, have been categorized as high risk by the British government. Airline companies like British Airways, Virgin Atlantic and EasyJet have rejected the government's proposal and have demanded for a support package. Mandatory quarantine in hotels will again dry up air traffic. The scale of the crisis confronting Britain is bigger than what it faced in the first wave of the pandemic. But the challenge is to keep its borders open and the mutant variants of the coronavirus out. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.